Whoop. What do I want to do? Oh yeah. Let's see. We are going to do a little half up situation. Like that. All right. Yeah. So. There we go. All right. Okay. I definitely want to keep these out. This framing. Ooh. These framing pieces out. Okay. Keep these out. Grab some clips. Hello everybody, welcome. We're gonna do a elevated, kind of like simple but polished, like half up, but not really a half up, but kind of a half up. I've sort of been seeing this kind of everywhere, and I think it's going to be a pretty popular style this year. So I wanted to show you how I would do it. So I'm getting started with just like a soft wave that's already in the hair. This is from the last time I was live. So yeah, just a soft kind of wave. That's what we're starting with. And I'm going to separate her face framing because I want to keep that out. But we're going to do a very simple but elegant sort of half up. Half up. Not really half up, but like kind of half up. If you hear snoring, it's my foster pug. Make no mind. Separate the face framing. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Ashley. What's your name? Okay, and then we're going to take that piece, separate it. I want to keep these out. I think this style looks good with or without the front pieces, but for today, since she has face framing pieces, we're going to keep them out. I might have to retrim these front pieces. I don't know what's happening here. This piece is over. What's happening? No. Yeah, looks like I might have to recut these freeze framing pieces because I do not know why this piece is in the mix. It shouldn't be, especially coming from like right here. Anyway, that's not the focus here today. I don't know what it is, but I'm part of this boot camp thing. It asked me if I wanted to partake, and I was like, okay, why not? Since I'm going live, let's do this. Boot camp challenge? No idea. Okay, so just separating the front pieces there. I'm going to keep a middle part because I think that is going to look better for that. All right. Let me go get my wax stick. Thanks for following, friends. Hello, welcome. I am Ashley, your neighborhood hairstylist, makeup artist. I am in Toronto, Canada. Feel free to ask me any hair and makeup questions. I'm going to be doing a style on her since she already has these soft waves. And then I'm going to be prepping and doing another style on another mannequin, hopefully, before 6 o'clock. So if you like to watch hairstyling and want to learn a little bit more about it, stick around, hang out, ask me any questions. This is relaxing. Oh, I'm glad you find it relaxing. I used to always watch makeup tutorials to fall asleep when I was younger. All right, so I'm just getting this wax stick, and I just want to pass it just a little bit and on the babies here, just to make sure that the flyaways are tamed. Just smooth that out. Same on the other side. Wax stick. Just especially like wherever they have like baby hairs. This mannequin doesn't really have baby hairs, so they're not too bad in terms of like flyaways. But normally a lot of people have baby hairs around here, so that's why you would want to use a stick. I'm just going to give it a light comb in the direction that I want the hair to kind of sit a little bit. All right. So it's already kind of like in place and out of her face. Now what I want to do is start getting a little bit of a foundation for my bobby pins. So I'm just going to kind of map out where the like bottom, or sorry, the top of the nape, bottom of like the crown is. See? Kind of get a gauge of where that is, and that's where I'm going to start to put my foundation. Brooke, thank you so much for the likes. That's where I'm going to put the foundation, my foundational bobby pins, so that I have something that's on that as a base. When I go ahead and put additional bobby pins, I want to place the hair. So I'm just gonna grab 2 bobby pins, just regular, preferably the ones that are also the same color as the hair. I mean, mind you, if you're really good at like bobby pin placement, color of bobby pin shouldn't matter, but just for some extra reassurance, I always like to just get the ones that are also like matching the hair. Okay, so I've already kind of gauged that the bottom of the crown, the top of the nape is about here. And that's going to be kind of where I place 2 X's with my bobby pins. One there, and then the other one diagonally going up the other way. You want to bobby pin them up. So we got a little bit of a base there. See, you want to bobby pin them up. Don't bobby pin them down, bobby pin them up. And then I'm gonna get 2 more bobby pins. I'm gonna do the same thing just on this side because I'm going to be pinning the sides, and then this gives it a foundation for the bobby pins that I'm going to be placing the hair with to hold on to. Alright, like that. So that one is there. We're going to put one kind of right beside, but just a little bit more over to the side. Now you want to put the like jagged edge towards the scalp and the flat edge out. This gives it better grip. So gauge kind of where you want to go. Pin 1. Again, we're going up, up, not down. We're not going like this. We're not pinning this way. We're pinning this way. And again, same thing. You get the crimpy edge, and that goes towards the scalp, and then the flat edge faces out. That just gives you a better grip. A lot of people, I even remember doing this when I was younger. I would do it the other way, like flat edge to the scalp, and wrinkled edged out. But then I learned that it's actually better to do it like that. Everybody see what's happening here? It's kind of hard. Let me bring it closer. There we go. 2 X's. Just sort of at the bottom of the crown here. And I'm just going to very lightly just pull a little bit. I don't want too much texture because this is more of like a sleek, polished look, but I do want a little bit of something on the crown. Nothing too crazy, but just there's a little volume and a little texture. See? Very nice. Now, with this side, the whole thing about this hairstyle is having it pinned almost like half up, but it's not actually like a half up, like where you have like a halo or that kind of style, like 2 braids or 2 twists and it comes in the middle and that kind of thing. This is more so that it's pinned and out of face rather than it being half up. I like to call it like a half up hybrid because it's not actually like half up. It's just pinned in such a way that it almost looks like it is, but it's not. Just put a little bit more wax. Like that. Now, I want to get depends on your bride. They might want to leave a piece out in front of the ear, but because this is all the same length, I'm going to also tuck it in. But you could also offer that as a variation for your brides if they want to leave a piece out in front of the ear like that. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to use the tail end of my tail comb. I'm going to kind of like make a little indent so that I can do a twist. And it's not like a full twist. It's more of like just a twist over, like that. Very sort of easy, nothing too crazy. Now I'm going to just put that there for now. And then I'm gonna get another 2. I probably only need 1, but I'm gonna obviously use 2 just to make sure that things are secure. You use more than 1 if you need to. But the placement for this bobby pin is very intricate. So you see how this twist is twisting in? We're going to hide the bobby pin in the twist so that you don't see it. And because the X that we made is right back here, it's going to be able to be secured pretty easily. That's why I say I'm probably only going to need 1 bobby pin, because I do have that bobby pin foundation. But if you need more than 1, that is all right. Okay, so I'm just going to move this. Just sort of place it in a way so that it kind of comes up. And then, now, the way I do it is I go in and then go in and then up, and then kind of like sew it as you go up along this twist. So basically what I did was I put the pin in and then I kind of weaved it as I pinned it up, and then bam. I don't really need another bobby pin, but I'm going to put another bobby pin. Going to put one this way. So in and then up. And it's up, it's into that twist that you've made. So you're not going to have to worry about seeing it. It's done in a way where it's kind of like it's up, but it's not half up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do the other side. Okay. About here. Right? There. So my section is basically under the ear, and then pretty much about an inch before the X starts. And then I'm bringing it over pretty much just to be able to cover the X that I made with the bobby pin base. Grab my bobby pin. Like that. So you see the X is right underneath. And it wasn't even like a full-on twist. I didn't do like a twist braid or a rope braid. I literally just folded it over. So again, grip side, the zigzag side, it goes flush with the scalp. So I like to feed it through, go in, turn it a tiny bit. And then as you go in, you kind of weave it up and down to make sure that it pins onto the X that you've placed. And also it just has a good better grip when you kind of weave it that way. Now again, I probably don't need another pin, but I'm going to put another pin. There we go. See, so you can see that it's like it's a half up, but it's not really a half up, you know? I'm just gonna add a little bit of teasing right here. polish off some of these waves. Just make sure everything is looking nice and soft. Again, polished, but still kind of just soft. Hello, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining. My name is Ashley. I'm a hairstylist, and we have done just a sort, kind of a half up, but I like to say that this is more of like a pinned up. Kind of looks like she has her hair half up, but it's not really half up. Now we're gonna just floof up. Side. There we go. Just softened and her face framing in place and kind of floof it up. You can use a volumizing powder, but she already has some in there. And then again for this side. She's got a cowlick. So this side sits a little better than the other. But that's the vibe. So this is one of my 2025 bridal hair predictions. I think this is going to be pretty popular. It just looks soft and still polished enough, but it's not overly superly done up. If you like something that's a little bit more simple but don't want to just have it down, but you also don't want to have it up in any kind of way, this is a good medium. The scrunch. There we go. You squeeze and then kind of like push up from underneath, and that opens this up. And then she has her hair. Really pretty. Again, it's a really good medium if you want to have something simple. You don't want to have it just done up too much or anything like that. You want to keep it nice, simple but elegant, but also not just like down, you know? I mean, down is always good, but this kind of gives it that vibe of like having your hair down but not just having it down. You still have like a style to it, something special to it than just, you know, it being long and wavy or whatever, or even like short, because this style would still be good for my short-haired brides who, again, maybe feel like they don't have the length to do something down all the way or up all the way. This is a good medium. Now we'll turn her around. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. What do y'all think? This is Heidi. I call her Heidi. She looks like Heidi Montag for me for some reason. I am such a perfectionist when it comes to like the face framing pieces because I want them to be perfect. There we go. Ah, that's sitting perfect. So yeah, it's a nice downdo without it all being just down, and it's a nice sort of like half up vibe if you want to have some kind of like special element to it, you know? Just very nice, very simple, very polished, really pretty. I feel like simple, elegant, polished, classic is going to be really big this year. Just not seeing as many brides and asking for like boho styles and stuff or something like super textured. A lot of the styles that I've been seeing have been like really sleek and very polished and very sort of like classic, elegant style. So yeah, this would even be great with like somebody who has a shorter hair length. You know, still super cute. You don't have to have all of this hair. I mean, if you do, bless you. You know, God's favorites. There we go. So Heidi's done. I'm gonna leave her here and take some pictures of her probably tomorrow when we get a little bit more light. And then I got another mannequin that we are going to style. And that's gonna be a half up style that I actually think is going to be, or has been, pretty popular so far in 2025 and 2024. I was already seeing it last year. Starting to pop up, especially around the holidays and such. Very pretty. Looks nice from the side, which is really nice. Because you always want to make sure that you look at what the style looks like from the side. Because when your bride is saying their vows or whatever the case may be, you want to make sure that everything looks good from all angles, right? Floof that up. Really pretty. There we go. Very nice. Definitely, I think, a style that is going to be requested quite a bit this year. Because it just, like I said, it just elevates a downdo, but it also doesn't have all of the fuss of a half updo or an updo. What do you guys think? Pretty. All right. Heidi, thank you very much for your time. I'm going to switch you out. with my other mannequin. Alright. What time is it? It's 5:20. Perfect. Alright. She doesn't have shoulders. Let me raise this up a bit. I feel like... There we go. Alright. We're going to be doing a half up on this one. She already has a bit of a... Whoop. She already has like a soft wave in it, but I'm going to put a tighter wave into it. And then we're going to do a half up. Proper half up. Hello everybody, welcome. Thanks for joining, thanks for liking, thanks for hanging out. I feel like she needs a shampoo. She's feeling very dry. She doesn't have as great of hair as Heidi, but I mean, she's pretty good. You gotta use what you got, right? Sometimes you just gotta use what you got. Alright. She also has face framing pieces. Alright. We are going to first start by sectioning, and we're gonna do a quick curl. Where are your face framing pieces, girl? That's all long. Okay. So long. Why is the face framing on my dolls giving me such trouble today? Why? I gave you face framing to make my life easy. Why is it being so hard? Okay. If it gets too dark, I will turn on my ring light. Ooh. Stay there, girly pop. No, those aren't face framing pieces. Okay, well, I'll just say that these are. Got her face framing pieces out of the way, kind of. making a section behind her ear to the top of her head. And this is my side section. Put that there like that. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Her ear. Like that. And now I'm going to take from the top of the ear, so from the top of the ear, pretty much across, but in kind of like an upside down V. So from top of the ear and then up. Hold on, let me do that better so you guys can see. Okay. So here's the top of the ear, right? I'm going from the top of the ear in a diagonal. Not this far. Right? And then on this side, the same thing. Top of the ear on a diagonal. So your top and your bottom are separated by like a chevron shape, like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I did it this way so that I still have a lot of volume on the bottom. Because I still want a lot of volume on the bottom. And if I went straight across, that means that like this whole chunk of hair would be up. So I did it in a sort of just like an arch from the top of the right ear and then kind of like in an arch to the top of the left ear. Make sense? Kind of? Okay. Because I'm going to be putting up all of this like in a ponytail. And I want to still have a lot of volume on the bottom section that just kind of stays down. I'm just cleaning up my sectioning a bit. Going to pin that up. We will get to that in a minute. So we're just using the back section. I'm just gonna do a glam wave. I feel like a lot of styles this year, even if they're like half up or all the way down, a glam wave is still the wave that's being requested the most over like a beach wave or a voluminous wave. I find that the glam wave is still being the most requested type of wave / curl. And I'm going to be curling these in all the same direction, so it should be pretty easy. I don't know where my other clips are. Now I have a tutorial on how I do glam waves. It's my latest hair video if you want to see it. But for now, you just got to keep three things in mind, okay? Body position. So body position to the section that you're working with. And then you got to twist and wrap, twist and wrap, twist and wrap, twist and wrap, and twist and wrap. That's it. Just body position and the technique of twisting and wrapping is all you got to remember when you're doing glam waves. Gonna let it cool in my hand for a second before I let it go. And also, before you let it go, also take in mind of like placement. So as you're letting it cool, after it's cooled down in your hand in a bit, just think about like how you want it to lay and kind of place it in that spot before you let it go to cool. Just like that. Very springy. Very springy. So again, body position, and then you grab the piece, twist and wrap, twist and wrap, twist and wrap, twist and wrap. So my hand is actually doing like a twisting motion before it wraps the hair around the curling iron barrel, if that makes any sense. If not, hopefully it'll make sense to you by the time we're done. Letting it cool in my hand before I let it go. And again, keeping in mind of like how I want it to lay. So kind of like putting it in to a spot or in position of how I want it to lay as I let it go. See, I'm moving my body with the section that I'm curling. I'm not curling from over here. I'm not curling from over here. I'm curling kind of parallel to the section that I'm working with. And then twist, and then wrap. Twist, and then wrap. Twist, and then wrap. And I'm doing all these curls in the same direction because that's what you do for these glam waves, Hollywood waves, whatever you want to call them. Letting it cool in my hand before I let it go. And then as I let it go, I put it into like position of where I want it to lay, where I want it to sit, and let it go. Last one. Got the barrel like this. I don't know if you can see it. My arm might be covering. So I'm actually twisting my wrist, twist, and then wrapping. Twist and wrap. Twist and wrap. You can't see over my arm, I'm sorry. See how I'm twisting and then wrapping? Kind of, sorry, the angle is not the greatest, but hello, welcome, thanks for joining, thanks for liking, saying hi, sharing, following. I appreciate you guys. I'm not exactly sure what's happening with like the whole subscription thing. Still learning what that's about. But if you would like to subscribe, thank you very much. It will only get better from here if you subscribe. Okay. So, curled all the same direction. If it's getting too dark, I could turn on this ring light. You guys let me know if the lighting is still okay. Taking down my next section. Just want to make sure that everything's kind of even. Like the section doesn't necessarily have to be perfect, but you want to be working with like even amounts of hair through your sections. Hello, welcome. Okay, so again, keep in mind of your body position, I'm not curling from over here. I'm not curling from over here. I'm curling parallel. I guess kind of parallel. I don't even know if that would be the right word to say. But I'm standing parallel with this section. I don't know. It makes sense to me. And then I twist and then I wrap. Twist and wrap. Twist and wrap. Now, if you can't stay and you want to see how it turns out, make sure to follow me or subscribe to my YouTube, because I will be posting this up to my YouTube probably tomorrow. If you want to see how this turns out without having to obviously wait around, or if you're not able to stay. Hoping to get this done by like 6:30 at the latest. So I'll probably have to turn on my light at some point, but let me know if it's getting too dark. Again, the sections don't have to be perfect, but you want to try to make them as even as possible. If you guys have any hair questions, feel free to ask. If I have any brides here who are getting married, maybe don't know what you want to do with your hair, or have questions about your hair and styling it, feel free to ask. Gonna need some shine spray because she's feeling a little rough. So that's 2 rows done. I also find that like sectioning it in that V helps the hair kind of lay in the right way for some reason. It just does. Instead of having this section go straight across, I have it going this way. And I just find that it helps with having the curls lay where they're supposed to. If I have it sectioned that way when I'm doing this style for some reason, it just works. I'm curling and wrapping all in the same way. Oh, it's a puzzle. I have to do this puzzle? Okay, there we go. This is so weird. There we go. TikTok was making me do a puzzle. I guess to verify that I'm still here. I don't know. That was weird. Anyway, I did the puzzle. We're still going. I'm probably gonna turn on my ring light, so bear with me while I adjust things. Let me do this section first. There we go. All right. Is this too bright? Can I see what's happening? Yes, okay. It's hard for me to see what you guys are saying, but the lighting is good. All right. There's another row, and I think we have one section left. Again, body position is super important when you're curling hair. When you're curling hair, when you're cutting hair, when you're doing hair, body position is so important. So please take into consideration how your body is positioned, especially if you're not getting the type of curl that you want to be achieving. And sort of like position it in the place that you want it to sort of like fall and lay. Be mindful. Be demure. Hello, welcome. I'm Ashley. What's your name? Again, if you have any hair questions, feel free to ask. Twist and wrap and twist and wrap. Instead of bend and snap, twist and wrap. This is what the curl, the glam wave is starting at. Just the bottom. I'm taking my foot comb and just brushing through it. I curled it all in the same direction. So it should all, if you've done it right, if I've done it right, it should all sort of sit together. If you've twisted and wrapped, it should all work. She needs a haircut, this girl. This mannequin. This is just your basic glam wave. Make sure there are no holes. No, the glam wave is not the focus of this style, but we still want to make sure we nail it. That's the thing about glam wave, you gotta tease and then comb through and then tease again and then comb through again and then tease and comb through and then tease. And that's okay, because if you did it right and you have the right products, it shouldn't matter, right? She needs a haircut. Anyway. Do that whole spray can thing. I mean, this looks good on her crappy hair, so it would look even better on like good hair. But you gotta use what you got. Gotta use what you got. One day all of my mannequins will be glam stock. But for now, this one from Amazon from a few years ago will do. It should do that thing where you go like this and then you let it go. That's how you know. You're all right. All right. Now, I need to get a hair tie. See okay? It's hard for me to see if you can see okay. Okay. So I'm basically taking the whole top section and side section, you can see, and I'm going to tie it up. There's my brush. products are your friend. Don't be afraid of using products. If you use the right ones, they'll make your job so much easier. I know a lot of people are like a bit product shy because they don't want their hair to look crunchy or blah 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 blah. But like I said, if you're using the right products, they'll do what they're supposed to do and they'll make your job so much easier. Alright. That's looking pretty polished and sleek now. Gotta make sure that my placement is right before I tie it up. Just got cowlick. Alright. I'm putting a hair tie and 2 bobby pins to tie up the ponytail. Back to make sure my placement is good. Okay, placing 1 bobby pin. And then wrapping that around. And then placing the other bobby. Ooh. I was getting greedy with the tension and my elastic snip, so let's do that again. Okay. Two bobby pins and an elastic band. Yeah. Still looking smooth because of the wax that I used. It's just her cowlick up here. There. Again. Hopefully it won't snap this time. piece. This. Just gonna wrap it around that elastic. We are going to hide the elastic. Get yourself one of these. Just like that. Okay. Now we're gonna curl. Now we're just gonna match the ponytail curl that we did to the rest of the hair. Maybe I should do it from this side. Might get a better angle at the curl. Maybe. We'll see. Twist and wrap. Hello, welcome. Say hi, my name is Ashley. Where are you from? What do you do? Did you have a nice day? Let me know, do you have any other hairstyles that you want to maybe see me do on live? That you want a tutorial for? That you want to learn how to do? Or maybe you'd want to see me color hair on live, or cut hair on live, or maybe a blow dry. Because I love a blow dry. Let me know. You can also follow or subscribe to my YouTube if you want to see the results of what we're doing today without having to maybe hang out for so long. I will update or be uploading my live video onto my YouTube. Just a thought, just saying. This is also one of my predictions for a very popular hairstyle for weddings and special occasion this year. I think it's just like a little more playful. This type of hairstyle I find, like this kind of ponytail is a little bit more playful but still sexy because we're doing like a glamour wave, you know? Not doing too bad for time, we're almost done. After this I gotta get going because I gotta feed my franimals. My franimals need dinner, so pretty good timing. Especially considering that I'm doing like a glamour wave. But so I'm curling the hair that's in the ponytail in the same direction as the bottom half of the hair that I curled. Body position. Body position is so important when you're styling or cutting or doing anything with hair. Always keep mindful, be mindful of your body position, what angles you're working from. Grab my fork. Use the back of my fork just to do a little bit. I wouldn't even call it teasing, but bumping the hair up. Seeing it all kind of sits and flows with the hair on the bottom. And then you still get that S wave. Like that. I want you to see what the ponytail kind of looks like from a bit higher. Kind of like that. And I just sort of floof things up a bit. She needs a haircut, so don't mind the ends here. this one. Okay. Almost done. What do you guys think so far? No, I curl the face framing in a bit more of a beachy wave kind of vibe. Just because I find that they sit better. Your bangs don't want to sit the way I want them to, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Such a perfectionist when it comes to the front pieces, though. Drives me crazy if I don't get them right. But we're working with a mannequin hair. Mannequin hair, especially one from Amazon. It's very different. Then Cuban hair. So just gotta deal with it not being perfect. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This one might sit better than the other one, but put my glasses on. Cumin. Just want the front pieces to be perfect. Yes, this side is working. This side. She's got a cowlick. That, or I'm working against her, the way her hair parts. One or the other. Cameron, work with me. See, this hair wants to fall forward, and I want it to go to the side. Go to the side. Man. I think this is as good as we're gonna get it. Okay. I think this belongs over here. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Spray from underneath, because you don't want the top to be looking crunchy. This is the look. She doesn't have shoulders. I want to be like, look, but she doesn't have shoulders. What do y'all think? Would this be a hairstyle that you would ask for your next special occasion? It's like, it's a real half a pony. It's a real half a pony. You can see like that. But it's like, it's polished, it's sophisticated, but it's still kind of playful, fun, youthful. Really nice style for like a bridesmaid who is still very young, or even young at heart. It's like nice and polished, pretty, ready to party. Ready to party, ready to celebrate. Great for prom ideas, junior bridesmaids, bridesmaids. What do y'all think? I mean, I think it's really pretty. That's it for me. I gotta go feed my animals. Thanks for joining. Thanks for all the likes, the follows, the chatting. Let me know if there's any hairstyles that you want to see in the future. I'd be happy to come on again and do my thing. This is what we've done today. This is Heidi. Nice polished pinned style, not necessarily half up, but pinned. And then her fun, youthful, playful, but still sexy and polished half up ponytail. What do you guys think? Do you love? It's me and my ladies. What do you think? I'll show you the back. Back of one. Back of the other. There you have it. Feel free to send me any questions you guys have. If you have any suggestions of what hairstyles you want to see next. Blow dries, haircuts, hair coloring, whatever. Let me know. Alright. Love you guys. Be good. Bye.